If you look into my eyes, you see life has tried to get the best of me. But I know the giver of life personally. He's the reason that I sing. His name is Jesus.
I think all this time you thought you weren't important. All this time you thought that you didn't matter. That you were just here. You don't even know why you exist. And most of you, there have been days where you wake up, you feel like, what in the world am I doing here? Well, you know what? The reason why you're here is because he won the victory for you.
And I know this cause he died for me and he rested.
He recognized within himself that no matter what he did or no matter what he said, he could not get away from what he was. He understood that he was born carnal, and because he was born carnal, his body or his flesh was going to always want the carnal things. And he knew within himself that in order for him to move from carnality to spirituality, it was going to be a process. You know what? Within yourself, you are trying to live right. You are trying to do right. You don't even speak evil against anybody, but you still have problems. How many of you know that there is somebody in your life who is the biggest devil in the world and they still got problems too?
There's no greater love in the world. His name.
And see, we have to understand that there is an enemy that has been sent to destroy you. There is an enemy that has been sent that when things aren't going right, the first thing that enemy does is try to get you to change the way you think or change what's going on in your life.
Jesus, yes, he loves me, and I know this.
I'm saying it don't matter who you are. We all were born into sin, and unless you make the decision to move from one place to the other, you're going to remain there. What are you telling me? You telling me that just because I'm saved don't mean that I ain't going to go through anything? That is exactly what I'm here to tell you. This morning, it don't matter what you do when you go through the doors. If you leave, you continue to do the same thing you did before you walked in, you still carnal.
Said it to me when he rescued me. There's no greater love.
The enemy will cause you that when things aren't going the way you think that they should go, it will have you to believe that it's everybody else's fault. That same enemy will not only make you think it's somebody else's fault, but it will have you thinking that you're the only one that's right. Oftentimes it'll make you feel like, you know what, there's something wrong with everybody but me.
Jesus, yes, he loves me, and I know this cause he said.
So I understand that if I remain carnal, if I remain fleshly, it's because I choose to, not because I don't want to go from good. It's because I choose to be this way, because whether or not I like being spiritual, I understand that the only way I'm ever going to have a life in peace is by being spiritual.
I'll tell you of how he made a way for me. If he hadn't loved me through the mistakes that I made, I just don't know